It's easy to look at your life and the situations, the stuff that happens, and to be like, damn, why did this happen to me? There's no possible purpose that this thing happened to me, that this situation, that I met this person, whatever the case is, especially if you went through any kind of pain around it, you can be like, why the hell did this happen to me? And I've been in that mode lately. I can see why most things happen, but there have been some things that have happened in my life that I couldn't understand why it happened. Like, why would I need to go through this much pain? Why would I need to feel these kind of feelings? Why would I need to go crazy over something? Well, it might be because that thing, that situation, that person is there to wake you up to who you truly are and to let go of all the bullshit that you're not. I spent a lot of my life, more my adult life, kind of conforming, being a nice guy, but doing it because I was taught to do that. When I was a younger kid, I actually was a really bad boy, and I got in a lot of trouble. I got sent to boarding schools for bad kids, and in order to go home, you had to conform. You had to stop being bad. You had to stop arguing. You had to agree with what adults said, and you would have these groups where, you would talk amongst the other peers, and you'd still have to conform, and even when you're not in the groups, you still had to watch the way you acted, because people could bring that shit up into the groups and be like, hey man, I heard you talking like that. It doesn't really seem like, you're really changed. So, what did you have to do? You had to let go of everything that you thought you were and conform into this box, this yes man box. And I'm a wild man inside. I'm a good guy. I have genuine love, but I'm also kind of an asshole. I kind of also do what the fuck I want to, and I say what the fuck I want to, and I have mean thoughts that are in my head. I also have nice thoughts, but I'm a mixture of a bunch of stuff. I'm a human, and that combined with being raised by my parents, my dad specifically, who's a really, really nice guy, really good sweetheart of a man. Same with my mom. I just took away the edges, and I kind of had this idea in my mind that if you weren't nice, that it wasn't even other people that would punish you or give you consequences. I thought it was coming from God, that if I acted out of line, then somehow I would be punished. And I almost tied it all up with, if I act out of line, if I act mean, if I act crazy, if I act like myself, then I will essentially get sent away and die. That's like my kid brain. So I associate as an adult, I would literally be worried when I would rock the boat. And that's just not me, and I also spent a lot of my time trying to make other people happy in my life that didn't really give a shit about me, and I kind of treated people in my life like they were little kids, like babying them, and I realized I'm not gonna do that shit anymore. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna act like me regardless of what happens. Yeah, I have nice parts, I have mean parts, I have funny parts, I have serious parts, I have all of it in between. So, these situations that happen to you, relationships, life circumstances, they're all there for a reason. I'm luckily now becoming invincible. Nobody can tear me down. Nobody. I've been through so much shit. I should be 6 feet underground, both emotionally and physically. I'm never, ever going to give myself to somebody else. in this world, no offense, actually, offense given, I don't even give a shit. Nobody's really deserving of your full love. Maybe there are, but most 95 or more % of people are not gonna meet you where you are willing to go. So fuck that. Don't give yourself to somebody. Don't act overly nice. Just because you feel like it's the right thing to do, screw that. Honor your feelings. Say what you think, even if it's gonna rock the boat and make somebody upset. Just be you, and do not let anybody tell you otherwise. Don't let anybody stop you from being you or make you feel guilty or ashamed of being yourself. Don't let anybody do that shit.